Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence on the Mysterious JG. And we just finished up a domestic turn. I'm not sure what...
What are you wanting?
What are you wanting? I can't really afford to buy the 8 sites painting right now. Without selling more food, which is not really a good idea when we've got lots and lots of wars going on. One thing I could think about doing is Odawara Sanada is considered to be in Rifu Castle. Eventide Fate is considered to be there. Just looking if there's anybody in these areas that I really want to keep in my own zone. Because I run the risk of losing control of deployed units. But other than Eventide Fate and Odawara Sanada, I think it might be time to hand this over to a new district. So let's... see if I can do that while they are in battle. No, I can't do that with Eventide Fate because she's currently deployed, and that's part of the problem. So, when Odawara Sanada and Eventide Fate are done with their current business, Eventide Fate's attacking a city, and Odawara Sanada, I mean, he might just want to get absorbed into Edo Castle. But yeah, whenever I get done with those two, I need to be keeping an eye on them because it'll be time to... probably, I might just have to make a new district out of this place because it might be too big to have all these together in one. This is already not part of that district, so I might just make a new district here. And I can include this place. Who's it got in it? Oh no, I don't want to do that. It's still run by Kajuro Katakura. Yeah, I'd have to move Grimmith and Kajuro out of there. But that's the thing I could do, is just make this into its own new district and only control these. Biggest city I'm losing there is Gifu. And, no, I guess Yonezawa Castle was like that was our capital at one point, so that's a pretty big deal. But yeah, I think it's time to start shedding more of the north and bringing more of these cities under direct control. Because we've lost all the ones that I thought were indefensible. And the ones that are left are the ones that I figured we probably could defend. Maybe wouldn't be able to defend, but we could. Looks like finally the Takeda have cemented Somayama Castle as being theirs. And the battling that's going on here is between the Chosokabe and the Mori. It doesn't look like the Chosokabe are directly attacking the Tokugawa much. Tokugawa got a lot of troops out wandering around out here, but they're probably on their way to attack the Maeda, I would guess. I don't really know. We're really the only ones, us and the Maeda are the only ones who are really fighting the Tokugawa in any significant way. We got other people in the coalition, but they're giving us moral support, I think. And they might be attacking the Mori a bit, preventing the Mori from helping out more than they are. Mori than they are. All right. Advance. I'm here to protect you with my spear. Everyone remain calm or I will murder you. Maybe I should dig out, like, I don't even know if I still have the disc. Dig out Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11. That game was a lot of fun. That is the source of the I'm here to protect you. Everyone be calm or I will murder you with my spear. Like a little mini meme for Bobo.
Not ashamed to lose to a woman?
Like Bobo the Vulture clearly is. This is probably foolish, but
Let's go.
this would end it fast anyway.
We withdraw.
Yeah. We defeat an enemy unit right in front of the castle. We will take that shit out. Then the question becomes... Well, Eventide Fate will go after this castle.
Understood.
And Bobo will start in on Tadayama Castle.
Leave it to me.
Not even gonna wait. These guys will be in time to help him if he needs it. Monkey Merc. You are now an Edo native. See, this is just annoying. It'd be nice if she can break that up, that would be good. Otherwise it is what it is. This unit attacking the castle. Oh, never mind, they haven't been defeated as I was expecting. Not yet. They will be, though. Alright. Shigazane Date has begun improving roads. Pull back. He didn't die, so that's good. Hangi Castle said they'll surrender. We won. Oh, and she captured an officer. It's tempting to just pull her into this city now, but she's got quite a few troops. So we will have her come over here. She and Bobo will take on Tadayama Castle. Bobo will just get a bit of a head start. I can't imagine you guys will be needed anymore. So let's have you head for what's probably going to be a meat grinder at Odawara Castle. Kalanawari Sanada, you've still got 3,000 troops left. You're in the same position. It's like, I could just bring you into one of these cities down here and then redistrict away your old city. But there's enough troops left. You might want to be part of the attack on Odawara Castle, too. And we're only a few cities away from, like, completely finishing off, taking over this zone. Meanwhile, I'm not aware of any, we're heading for Kyushu Castle, which is where? That's Kofu Castle. I don't know which one of these is Kyushu Castle, but Yosu Castle. Oh, is that a palace? Nice. I have no idea what that actually means in this game for any practical purposes. Okay, so Kyushu Castle is, I don't know, but I didn't get any kind of message saying we were being attacked. And yet I know where he's going, so... I don't know. But I think after, like, our currently deployed units are defeated, I think we need to really just, like, kick back and have peace for a while, because I hope our coalition partners don't feel used, but, we've done all the fighting, and we did a lot of damage, and, we need a break. This is it, everyone. Show your spirit, he says, and then runs away. Oh, but they're coming to help with this fight. We're on top. It's a grand one. Probably don't need to zoom in on this, although it might be add Tanawana Castle to my list of accomplishments.
Enemy officer apprehended.
My tactics will be known by all.
You're Tada Masaki's unit. You're no match for Nobuchika.
Acknowledged.
Oh, she's already in combat. Well, she's about to have a whole lot of support, so she should be alright. Let us decide what to do with the captives. I gotta be careful before Masamune's unit gets back, because I think somebody captured the last of like Hideyoshi's kids. I think Muniaki Yagyu might be the guy who's saying playtime was over without leave, but we're not gonna kill him for that. We'll just hopefully he'll learn his lesson without having to die. You would pity me? I'll make you regret this. He just might. Maybe we should have told him that lifetime is over. There are officers included we would be unable to employ. Tokugawa is still alive, and well, I cannot serve a new master. So we're going to employ one and release one. Allow me to serve under you.
Let us show them how we do battle.
Who's that marching out of... Tadatomo Honda is marching out of Odawara Castle. I'm now curious who he is. Tadatoma, east of Java. I don't know if it's faster to get to the T's. You would normally think, hey, start at the bottom, move up, but there's a lot of Y's. And there is no way to go through this faster, I apologize. What? No! Ah, damn it, JG. Alright, let's try going from the bottom. Tadatoma, east of Java. Well, it certainly was a bit faster this way. Tokugawa retainer, second son of Tadakatsu. So it's Ina's brother. Ina works for us, by the way. He fought in the Battle of Sekigahara. During the summer siege of Osaka, he fought against Katsunaga Mori and was killed. And his stats are okay. I don't know how you got yourself up here, buddy, but you were in trouble. Keep thinking like one video away from being able to do all, like finish all this stuff. Let's bring the Numara Castle. He has no regrets. Got a few people who have fallen ill.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in.
Shigazane is getting pushed back,
Here is last month's balance.
but he's about to have a bunch of guys catch up with him. We had more income than expenses, but we sold a bunch of food, so it doesn't really
Reporting
count.
in.
One or more castles have been scouted. Rumors of hot springs have drawn a crowd. Quite a few people have gathered. Rumor has it the Takadahaga is discontent. Who is repairing? Yuzu. Ugh. Got all those guys doing something, huh? Guess I need another 20-something created officers, huh? I mean, it gets to this point where you just don't have enough officers to keep a bunch of officers everywhere. Here's the guy who knows a lot about body stars. Now here's the guy who's kind of hurting a bit. Hopefully he doesn't die, but hopefully this guy lives forever. Hopefully he can win Metal Storm. But it's kind of a tall order. Probably get, oh, Nobunaga is not who I thought he was, actually. I got confused. I thought it was like Nobunaga Ieyasu. So, spreading the officers around a bit. Probably take one more out of Tokyo, because there's a lot of good officers in Tokyo right now. Kanetsugu could probably stay put. Toriyama might be a good one to move. We'll try to march you out of there at some point. You'll be the leader of a unit if you march out of that city. That's the nice thing, Lethal. I don't think Lethal's watching this series at this point, but if he was, he's moving to a city that there's not going to be so many other officers of high ranks that if he marches out, he'll be someone's lieutenant. He'll be in command.
Ask for anything you want.
What else is restaurant? Seemed like a lot of places had grown and had new districts, according to what we were reading. Else. Forget exactly what canals do. This place is okay for conscripts. Let's get some conscript stuff going. What happened to the Bloody Handed? He must be doing road work or something. I haven't seen him as an option for stuff in a long time. I'm pretty sure he didn't die. I think I would have heard about it. He is, doesn't think he'll get along too well with his new master. What is he doing, though? Oh, he's repairing the gates. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I figured he was doing some kind of long-term project. Once I confirmed that he hadn't died and I'd missed it, which would have made me feel pretty bad. So I'm just building a lot of conscript stuff because we're kind of going to need it. Alright, Almendretta, fix those gates. You are on a frontline city after all. Oh, we got a cathedral going pretty fast here. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open the door, it's creeple, people. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. So they won't have an overseer this turn. It's okay. They can still... They'll just get the lowest possible incremental improvement for whatever they improve, but they'll still be allowed to improve through development. Hachimangu. Hachimangus. That leaves us with 4, which is exactly enough for road improvements, and that's it. But now we've got some cities that we've just newly taken over that don't have the bestest ever roads, although actually it looks like Ieyasu's done a pretty good job of maintaining his roads around here. Just to rules you. Somebody with earthworks expert would be nice, but there we go.
Ask for anything you
I
want.
know I shouldn't be selling food, but I just want to
Thank you for
have
your
gold when the
patronage.
next turn starts, just in case it makes a difference. Oh, I've got enough left for more road work, huh? Because he had a trait that reduced how much road work cost, labor-wise. Okay, that's fine. That's actually a good thing. I'm not going to, like, pretend it's a bad thing because it changed up my plans slightly. And that still leaves us with a little bit of labor, but there's nothing we're allowed to do with it. We're already developing everywhere. You can continue to be overseer, that's fine. Fuji Yoshida Castle says they'll surrender.
Enemy officer apprehended.
We apprehended an enemy officer? Who did that? That was, one of these deep-voiced young fellows.
Yes, acknowledged.
So these guys will get crushed now. And, oh, we never took over that city. Yeah, they need to really try not to lose Odawara Castle, actually. They need to try pretty hard on that one.
Let's go. Acknowledged.
You're just a tribe, right? Yeah. See Bobo run into some towers with reckless abandon. Well, not that reckless, but...
Not ashamed to lose to a woman.
But Aosoma is going to help out with some cool tactics.
Watch how we do battle.
And I'm going to go for the dandy assault. Woohoo!
Yes, my liege.
It would be nice if I could just wrap up my session by getting Kalanawari Sanada and
Let's go. Now is the time we show our pride.
and Eventide Fate into new districts. Well, they're doing the right things here as far as luring him in, and yeah, I didn't really handle that very wisely, but Bobo had the numbers and the stats to take it. Oh, see, I thought he was going to defeat... I thought he had defeated the main unit. Never mind. Just need to get a little bit more and I can charge and finish this.
Attack.
Maybe I should have done earlier.
You're not ready for the battle.
What the hell, just dishearten. Gonna get it right in front of their castle. Picked up the desperation trait, the agility trait. 3,400. He's got enough.
Acknowledged.
Maybe we'll just have Eventide Fate. Even though I kind of want her to get garrisoned into a city so that we can
Right.
reorganize. But for now, it's working. So let's forget it. Let's just bring her up into the main fight. This is going to be a bloodbath. We're going to eventually encircle this city and just start throwing troops at it to decrease its... because it's versus Blockade S versus Storm A. We just want to decrease its hit points any way we can. I'm just letting them come up from behind to finish this quickly.
The battlefield will be mine. Let us assist you.
Oh, we got a battle going on up here. This is actually worth seeing because it'll allow me to, again, decrease the hit points of the castle.
Let's go.
Even though it's kind of a silly fight with 300 troops being brought out.
Acknowledged.
But yeah, during this
Let's get
big
started.
dual weekend play session, I took Edo Castle. We've pretty much... Oh man, I'm charging right into the release of arrows. This isn't good. Got a little overconfident with the numbers, but
One must know when to run.
you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. But this should allow us to take the city without any additional aid. Guy's got a nice haircut. He's heading for Kyosu Castle, which is, I don't know where that is. Things are continuing not to go that well for the Maida, though they haven't asked for help in a while. last time they asked for help, I gave it to them. But, no, they're not having the same kind of success against the Tokugawa that I am, that's for sure. So these guys are about to get wiped out, and then I'm just going to have this force push south to try to take over Gotenba Castle. If they take over Gotenba Castle and Niriyama Castle, that would basically mean nobody can help Odawara Castle, and it's going to fall. And at that point, we will have completely taken over the old Hojo territories and added it to the Date territory, which would be pretty neat. Be a pretty heavy score. If I can wrap up this fight before I call it a video, I can give everybody their marching orders, so then we start up next time. Everybody will already have them. You guys, let's finish this off.
What's the matter? Come and get me. I've taken an enemy officer.
Wow, that sounds pretty hot. So Shigezane can... Well, he could pull up and help, but there really is no need for him to. These 3 units have enough strength to take probably Niriyama Castle. Which would allow these 3 units to take... Which includes, of course, Masamune himself. Could take Gotenba Castle. And even though we've still got some guys hanging out here in Shimoda Castle, Drunk Shimoda Castle as it's known, taking these 2 would mean the end of Odawara Castle. And I can't help it. This will make the video go long, but...
Let's go.
If we do this here, I might really have overestimated how tough it's going to be to take Odawara Castle. If I can get a few of these, you get a free battle in front of the castle and get to damage the castle type of battles.
Understood.
Follow my lead.
All right. So we could have Uncle Baldo go for the Ghost Coin strategy.
Watch how we do battle.
Which I don't know that that's worked out that well for us, actually, but... Oh, you're an actual... I thought you were tribes. Never mind, I needed to defeat you.
Leave it to me. Not bad. Acknowledged.
Attack!
Let's have a good, clean fight.
He's lowered defense, eh? Well, I'm gonna charge. Why not? I got crazy bonus character stats.
Follow my lead.
I just about wiped out that unit there, but... That'll make a difference for sure, especially because they're from Moromi. Is Moromi like really far away? That's Mamoru. So Mamori Castle may not be that far. There's an awful lot of castle names to search, so... So it might not be worth the effort that I'm putting into it right now. I mean, I could look at the base names. Marimoni Castle. Can I go to it? It's in the Daimyo province. That doesn't help me that much. Well, whatever. Okay, so she's got her orders to return to base. They've now got 11,000 hit points, which means that Kalanawari signed up us. That's 9. Yeah, I've actually got enough to do this if the right units attack.
Acknowledged.
Because that plus that is over 12k. The Eventide Fate coming in to help out eventually, yeah. If my guys will divert around the castle, I could make sure only the most powerful units are encircling it, and we should be able to overpower it as it stands right now. And it won't be standing for long. Boo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Bobo will finish off Tadayama Castle. And as I end this recording session, yeah, I mean, we're still getting ready to encircle Odawara Castle, but we've already won the battle outside. We've wiped out all the forces. We've basically taken over the old Hojo Heartland, and I believe we've made ourselves the most powerful clan in the game. We still don't have the largest population, although we're very close, and the distance between first and second is less than the distance between second and third. So, like, we're dwarfing anybody other than Tokugawa. We've got more soldiers than the Tokugawa now. We have more fortresses. We don't have as many castles, because those only count like the really, really big fortresses. We've got the most income. We've got the most harvest. They have a bigger max militia, but we have bigger max troops. And we have policy expense. Oh, it's not policy expense. They have some other... They have foreign expense or something. What was it? I was looking at their income. Well, whatever. But the point is, I think we're now winning the game. We have the edge on them on pretty much everything except population and militia. But we have the edge in overall soldiers and a maximum troop count. So I kind of feel like this foray into taking over their old main base, not their original main base, because if I know the geography correctly, and it's entirely possible I don't, Mikawa refers to this area down around here, which is where the Matsudaira started out. But this was like the main strength of Tokugawa's holdings, really, I feel like, when I guess he controlled a bunch of this too, but like I feel like this was the real core of his strength. No, that doesn't... Well, right before they attacked the Hojo, he was all over here. He got a lot of these lands that used to belong to the Hojo, because that was what Hideyoshi, I guess, decreed. But now, yeah, like, if you look at the map and you don't let yourself get fooled by those bright green, this is a different district things sticking on some of the Date stuff, it's pretty apparent that the Date are... The Date do look like the most powerful clan in Japan at this point. With the Tokugawa looking like second, and the Mori look like a distant third, but they're really a really distant third. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video and this weekend, I believe, if I counted correctly. When we come back next time, the Battle of Odawara Castle, but this time it's the Tokugawa who will be on defense. See you guys later.